So the day started out normal. I was pretty typical day for me. I was gonna go to a movie by myself. I don't have a lot of friends, and most of them that I do have work and or make up excuses not to go to the movie with me. So I made my way down to the local movie theater. I went in. I snuck in a bottle of Jack. Of course, I was going to see The Expendables. You know, gonna be a big movie, so I thought I better go see it. Everybody's gonna be talking about it. Got all your action heroes. You got your Schwarzenegger, your Couture. Yeah, Bruce Willis, everybody's in this thing. I went into the theater, I sat down, took my seat, and nobody was there. Not a soul, except me. And that's when I knew something was wrong.
Started out, it was a Friday, and I did what I was usually gonna do. I was gonna take my girlfriend out on a date. It was actually our anniversary, so I was gonna let her pick the movie. She chose this movie called Eat, Pray, Love. And at the time, I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, just another romantic comedy, not a big deal.
So I was in the movie theater, and we're about 15 minutes into The Expendables, and right then, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he walked on screen, and he began to act. And it was about that point that I realized I probably wasn't going to be able to make it out of this movie alive. I just wanted to make a few calls, maybe say goodbye to my grandma. But I realized before the movie there was an advertisement from Sprint that came up, and it said no cell phones allowed during the movie. And it was then that I realized that I had absolutely no contact with the outside world at that point.
So the previews start. It's all pretty normal. I see some movies I'd actually like to see. Season of the Witch. So I say to my girlfriend, that has Nicolas Cage in it. I'm a big fan of Nicolas Cage. Then the movie started, feature film. That's when I was in big trouble.
So there I am in the theater. I have nothing. I have no cell phone. I have no pager. I have no GPS unit. I'm scared. But then I see on the screen Jason Statham is taking his shirt off, and I thought, hey, this is good. Jason Statham, no shirt. And then explosion. Boom. I black out.
So opening shot, I see this thing on the screen. It's like a human body with a horse head on it. And then this thing starts talking, and I say to my girlfriend, what is that? She says, that's up-and-coming actress Julia Roberts. I just felt sick.
So I wake up. I'm groggy. I hate short naps. I don't know what's going on. Then I look at the screen, and what do I see? Jet Li acting, Stallone acting. You have all these terrible actors in the same movie acting.
So 20 minutes into the movie, these two obese women, hugest women you could ever see in your life, sit down right on either side of me and my girlfriend. We're trapped. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get out. I didn't know if I could get her out, and she was my responsibility. But the worst gets worser here. They pull up two big foot-long Subway sandwiches, tuna melts. So the stank gets over to my girlfriend, and she's out like a light.
So at that point, my heart had stopped at least twice that I can remember. I had stopped breathing for a period of time that I have no comprehension of how long it was. And then just as I was about to lose all hope, and I thought for sure this is it, this is the end of my life, I saw the screen go black, and I thought I'd blacked out again. But what I saw were these beautiful, white, glowing words, and I realized that they were the end credits. They were the most beautiful end credits I've ever seen in my life.
Thoughts come to mind when you're in a situation like this. Did I say I love you to my mom? Did I hit my dog one last time? Am I going to be able to see Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage? Because I like Nicolas Cage.
I called everybody in my family and told them the whole thing, and we went to Red Lobster.
So just when I think I'm not going to make it out alive, I look to the left or right of me. I see that these two fatties had fallen asleep after their hot meal. And I knew this was time, so I immediately ripped up the seat underneath me. I fashioned a rope, tied my girl to my back with it. I said, I'm going to have to climb one of these fatty mountains. So I did. And, you know, close to reaching the summit, I said I'm out of energy, but I saw a tuna sand there. So I took a bite just to get myself some carbs. And that's when I knew I was going to make it and we were going to get out. And I threw my girl over the summit, and she didn't make it. But I did. And that's why I'm a survivor.